So guys, welcome back to another video. I'm looking for some jack stands. Now I'm looking to get a 6-ton, but these are 3-ton, 6,000 pounds. It should be able to hold the Jeep, no problem. This is how I'm gonna do it. You have this combination here, right? You get the jack stands. It's a 3-ton. Both all these are 3 tons, but you can go down here. You have a 12-ton for 50. And you can get the jacks for 34. It's gonna save you about like 40-50 bucks. The bottle jack and 2 stands is still coming to only $120. I'm not including taxes, but with taxes it's gonna be roughly, there's still gonna be more. As earlier, you see me go to Home Depot and I went out and grabbed this is a 12-ton jack, and you have 3-ton jack stands. These 3 tons should be more than enough to hold up this Jeep. Just lift it. Just gonna get the box open. Got everything in the box. It seems like they do have a pin. These lock in, so I slide this in. This is a double lock, so this locks in, which is great. I didn't know it did. It didn't have it, but it does have a locking pin as well, because this is locked in right now. I can lift it up and adjust it, but it's not going down. This locking pin is to guarantee my safety. So this goes in just like that. I would say this, I wish this was a little bit thicker. This should have been a little thicker, but that's just to keep it from unlocking itself. Pretty beefy part, but this is very, very light, but it's beefy enough, heavy enough to work. But this here is heavy, and you can also adjust it. So if you wanna, you know, get high on the frame, you lift that up and then you would jack the hydraulic piece up. It comes with this nice this painted handle. It's like really nice. I'm like, I don't know if I want to use this, but yeah, so we're going to jack this Jeep up, get the rear on jack stands. We're going to tackle the rear first because I think the rear is the easiest. So we're going to tackle the rear first, and then we're going to tackle the front. So last time I did a lift, did it on the rear of the truck before the front. Got axle supported. You guys can do this, and see how it's not moving whatsoever. If you guys can't do that, do not go underneath that thing, because that means it's not steady, nothing's holding it, and it can fall at any time. But yeah, this side is not really supported like that. I think when I loosen up this shock bolt, because the shock bolt has it, it was gonna fall right on that. This side is supported, and it's supported here and on the other side as well. So tomorrow we're gonna begin ripping this stuff off. Okay, you guys, so as you just saw, we finally got the axle out. It weighs pretty decent. It's not extremely heavy. I mean, I can lift it by myself if I really need to, but we're going to be taking the calipers off this old axle here. We're going to be upgrading the rotor, so we don't really care about the rotors. I do want to take off the plates because I want those ABS sensors. I'm going to take that off. That's why this is going to sit here for a little bit. One there too as well, as you already know. But we want these. Don't know what size millimeter, or don't know what size this actually is. Oh, there he goes. Perfect, no wobble. 18 millimeter. See if I can get this up in here. We want this stuff, so to keep these bolts, so make sure I put these aside and make sure I label everything. And now we gotta get a ratchet for that. Nothing's ever that easy, so I got to remove this first. Can't get a grip. So far, I'm glad we got that out. That was pretty easy. I mean, see, I would give it a 2 out of 3 wrenches if I would do a wrench scale. I would give it a 2 out of 3. It's not that hard. If you have jack stands, floor jack and stuff like that, it's not that hard. But yeah, we gotta get a couple more components off this. We are gonna replace the rotors. We're not keeping the rotors. These, we're gonna get these sand down, scraped down. They wanted $31 for one of these, so this was $39, so I went and got that. As you guys know, I'm very aware of what I spend, so I don't just spend things just because I have it. So besides that, let's get this taken off. Nope. Oh, no, she did it. Oh, nice. That's what I like to see. I'm so glad I went to go do this, because look at the brake pad. I mean, there's several life on there, but it looks like it's uneven wear. If you see that, it looks like it's uneven wear on all these brake pads. See, this side barely has any. Just a comparison, the brakes I was talking about, the wear on these. Okay, so this is 4 new pads anyway. Got a whole box here. Look at the difference. Wow. I mean, that's gonna make a major difference inside the caliper. What I decided to do with the caliper, we are gonna clean those up. So you're gonna see this in the next video. We're gonna clean those up, and we are going to refurbish the calipers here. So we're gonna refurbish these, and I believe it's gonna turn out quite phenomenal. I'm going to powder them. I'm not gonna use a regular spray paint. Spray paint is not as good as powder, but we are going to clean this up really nice and shoot this with a powder. It's going to be a color that won't match the build whatsoever, or maybe just a little bit. Maybe just a little bit. Yeah. These shocks are completely done. I mean, they don't even rebound. I'm not even putting much effort to this. Push that down. Look at that. That's terrible. It's supposed to slowly come back up within like 10 seconds or so. This one's a little bit tougher, and it does rebound just a tiny bit, but it does the same. I mean, that one should have been up already. Look how bad those shocks are. I did take out the banjo bolts. I think I threw a crush washers away. This here, that's actually a crush washer, and we're going to basically replace these. You can't use these once they're crushed. If you do, you're still gonna be leaking brake fluid, so don't reuse crush washers. They're cheap. Get new ones. But sweet. Guys, so that's gonna end it for this week's video. If you guys enjoy this content, feel free to hit that like button for me. It do help out the algorithm a bunch. And also, if you guys want to continue watching this build, feel free to get down and hit that subscribe button and hit that bell notification so you don't miss out anything. It will notify you. YouTube will notify you anytime I publish a video. So yeah, appreciate it, guys. Comment, let me know what's going on, or if you got any pointers, tips, yeah, let me know. And I'm really interested. I try to interact with everybody. So yeah, I'll see you guys real soon. Take care. Peace.